No way.
It was you. Recognition. Praise. Glory. Isn't that what you want? Stay here, and you'll have all of that.
What's up, bears? It is me, Ebony, and welcome back to the Cove. And if you're new, welcome on in. Relax, vibe, and slow grind, and we get on into the Gotcha Game tea. So I'm here with my chicken Alfredo. I got my matcha because it's midday. I'm not used to staying up during the day, but on my days off, I have to stay up during the day and sleep at night with my son because I find it is so hard to do things at night with my son getting up every once in a while. So, and also he requires me to sleep with him. So if I'm not in the bed with him, he's going to be up going crazy. And he's going to like grab my hand and force me in that room. So we got a few more videos to film. This will be the last one for Wuthering Waves. I still have Renacita Part 3 to release, or Act 3, as you could say. And then also I need to keep up with PGR because I really love the game. But the way I've been set up, I've been too tired. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and confirm because we have to meet Carlotta there at 10 o'clock. We are comfortable. This matcha should get me going.
The midnight chime has faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
All right.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance. In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
All right.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy?
He's the uncle Carlotta told us about.
Oh, yeah. The big boss of the vault and all that jazz. Guess it won't hurt swinging by Carlotta's family. They do owe us a big one.
Yeah, that pendant is something
good
meaningful.
planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast. Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me.
Get some rest. I can manage.
Okay, you've got this. If anything happens, just smash your way through. Anyway, I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
To locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
Let's see what's up.
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now. Guest
Okay,
from
Mr.
the
Fancy.
Black Shores, laureate of the Carnival, savior and
Sorry.
friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour?
Right.
Is it really just about gratitude?
That was originally my question. I thought it was Carlotta. It was different, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she wanted to go out to eat or whatever. But why am I meeting up with her uncle at 10 o'clock at night? Why the sudden invite from someone of your rank?
Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands.
Okay.
While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person.
At 10 o'clock at night?
But unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it?
All right, Carlotta's on it.
I'll wait for her findings then. Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Phaesalius, and the Fraxidus, any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk.
Yeah, like everybody's after this family. Everybody. I guess because they hold so much money, they have so much value. They own a lot of like assets and stuff like that. So it doesn't surprise me that everybody's targeting them. And you also have to remember too, Carlotta told us something in the story. Like, as far as them figuring it out, like Carlotta has to do things in secret. Even though she's in charge of stuff like that, she still has to do it in secret because nobody in the public can know about it. You see what I'm saying? So even the security system, she had to break her own security system. She had to. Like, it wasn't no easy way in for anybody. So, I mean, it sort of makes sense, but we'll see.
The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family. Especially with you, just as Carlotta did.
I thought I was already an ally to the entire family.
Now that you mention it, let me be clear. Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that.
Okay.
But she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean lesser? I thought all y'all were equal. You know what I'm saying? I thought like maybe. Oh gosh, y'all, this is getting messy. Now you trash talking Carlotta. It's almost like, like what are you trying to insinuate exactly? Please explain. That she's below you. Like, I'm confused. Yes, you have a higher role. I get it, but I don't know what you mean by lesser branch. It's kind of weird, but okay, because she's the second daughter. Remember that, y'all. She's the second daughter of the Montelli family, so I wouldn't say she's lesser.
Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended. That's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep. The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose. Tell me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide.
Can't give you an answer now.
The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies.
I feel like
So
you're doing
if you
something
can't stand
sneaky.
by my side, I prefer you stay out of the Montelli's affairs. Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are. You're welcome to remain an observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules.
Are you blackmailing me?
My rules.
You need me.
But the rules are not set in stone, are they? What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? A table? Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull her aside for a private word, especially after all Rover and I have been through together. But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Period.
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
Yeah, no, something awful.
A gun
here.
is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from. Nor will I covet what's not mine. The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett, have you heard?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
He like to seek some type of control. It's not in a good way. I feel like something's gonna happen in the story as far as him. I'm not gonna lie,
I'm more
y'all.
entangled in the Montelli family's schemes than I ever realized. When I went after the traitors... No. When I decided to help with the Carnival, Carlotta warned me about eyes. So she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. I'm not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea.
Yeah, no, like he was saying, you know, if I don't help him, then just stay out of the Montelli's affairs or whatever the case is. My thing was, I've been trying to do that. I just wanted to go to Rena Cita, enjoy my time, eat my food, and party. And then they want to come up here and bring me in it. Y'all brought me in it. Don't think I asked to do this. Don't think I asked to do this.
To my
What?
connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Bro, for some reason I feel like this story is far from over, and I feel like it's dealing with her uncle. I feel like it's dealing with her uncle. He's next in line to run the Montelli family, and something telling me if he does, it's not going to be pretty. Now, I don't know if Carlotta has seen that side of him or she knows anything about it, but Carlotta had no idea about this meeting, and when she came up, she's trying to figure out what's going on, and he doesn't tell her anything. I don't like that. Why am I doing you favors? I don't even know you. Then you try to belittle Carlotta. Like, what? I don't know. This getting a little too messy. Hell, the Montelli family is messy. I don't care for it. I like Carlotta though, I do, but I don't know about her uncle though. Absolutely wild, bro. Like, you're crazy. Then you blackmailing me. You trying to show gratitude, blackmail me, compliment me, belittle Carlotta all at the same time. Makes no sense to me.
Carlotta's not here yet. Guess I'll have to wait.
Who was that? And who are you? Okay, that's got to be one of the security guards. But who's the other guy? The silver fox. Whoever was following me seems to have left. There's something distinctive about his attire and demeanor.
Might I trouble you for a light, young lady?
Okay. Sorry, I don't have one. Oh no, he's not a silver fox. He's just
A
old.
cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's reign is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
Is he here by accident or design?
You've been
Go on
looking
and
at
fill
this
him out,
painting for
Rover.
a while. Anything special about it?
Yeah, read him out.
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends?
You could say I'm waiting.
Then it seems you'll have to put up with me for a while.
So he's waiting out the rain.
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style by any artist can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
I feel like this scene deserves some quiet time. Maybe the artist is seeking some type of change.
Indeed. True artistry lies not only in what is painted, but what is left unsaid.
Period.
I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
Seeking change, you mean his painting? This is getting interesting. Okay, he leaves. He might have some significance to this. We may meet again. Okay, that's beautiful.
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pizzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
I was discussing it with an old gentleman. He left soon after the rain stopped.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained.
See, it don't matter.
So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Ragusa, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution, I can only imagine your confusion.
You and your uncle both.
The Montelli's path is not always paved with roses, but with thorns as well.
Oh, I can tell.
As the heir apparent, my uncle bears many burdens. Seeing me work with you on the Carnival under grandfather's orders might have unsettled him, leading to a hasty, misguided move.
What he done did? How do you feel about this? Will this change your plans?
In truth, I haven't thought about it, and my opinions hold little weight. The current plan has proven effective. I believe it's wise to trust grandfather's judgment, as I always do. Besides, I now have more important duties to fulfill. The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claimed to have found a superior seller and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
That's crazy. So Bennett betrayed the family as well.
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray, and...
Pause there. I don't know why, but it's giving her uncle is setting people up. That's what that's giving. It's giving her uncle is setting people up for failure. It's like he's setting people up to mold himself to be this big hero, even though he's not. He's messy as I hate to say it. Sorry if I'm like looking the other way because I have to update PGR. I haven't been on it, so, and I do have to film it after this. So I'm like looking back and forth to make sure that I'm not like messing up anything. I am going to get the battle pass this time as well. I do want to keep it with both games because again, I love them both, but like the job that I'm at, it gets me super stressed out to the point where I don't want to film. I don't want to do schoolwork. I'm sleeping all day to basically prepare for the next shift. So I've gotten a lot of rest yesterday, like all day, just because I wasn't feeling well, and I'm in a better place now. I did get sleepy earlier, but that's what I have my matcha for. Unfortunately, my WARZONE energy, I have like the bare minimum left, so I have to order more of that. I do have my hydrating though, my hydrating drink that I do plan on drinking, which is the watermelon lemonade. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I'm just stuck on 95. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, anyway, it's almost done, so expect some PGR content. Do expect it tonight because I do not want to keep missing out. I want to pour my heart into this channel because this is something I really want to do, but I have to find the time. So
The night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, twice and a half.
that's rather cryptic.
The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters.
Do you think it's her uncle?
The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Raguna. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you.
So are you asking for my help?
My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
But I'm not truly a member of the family. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing something.
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis.
Do I really want to do this, y'all? What's Cat's Eye, though? It's so funny. I'm thinking about the pop band. I'm a fan of them, y'all. Like, I'm crazy over them girls. I miss girl groups. I miss guy groups. Like, I follow a few now. Cat's Eye, then you got Flow, and then you got No Guidance. Ugh, man.
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal.
That's beautiful.
Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems. Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
All right, Cat's Eye. I want to uncover this true identity of this lurking shark. For you, I will. I don't know about your uncle now. He probably gonna find me midway through the mission.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis, but among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
What made you say that?
You're always one step ahead. How about we slow down and savor the present?
Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it?
Yeah.
I just might entertain that thought. But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
Let's try a look at his residence. Here's what I'm gonna say. I find it cool that she's pulling me in, but at the same time, do I really want to be a part of this mess? Do I really? Also, too, at some point, Rover needs a home. Rover needs somewhere she can lie her head and sleep. Please give her a home, bro. Please give Rover a home. Like,
This is a
it gotta be
testament to my
somewhere.
connection with the world around
I don't
me,
care if it's
and
3.0. We
it's
need
very
somewhere to
much my
lay our
companion now,
heads. We always
bearing witness
working.
to everything I've experienced on this journey.
We are always working, working, working. No sleep. No. What's up, bears? It's your girl Ebony, and I am here with the ad. As you know, I am partnered with WARZONE Energy, so let's talk about it. It is a Ageless Energy blend. Here's Push and Punch, and it's funny, y'all, because I just ordered another set. So this time, instead of getting Push and Punch, which is sold out, y'all, I can't even lie. Do you see this? That thing is sold out. And I was debating if I wanted to try Push and Peach, and then I saw Galaxy Grenade. So Galaxy Grenade is actually watermelon, guava, and lime. So I'm excited about that. While Push and Punch was fruit punch, lemon, and lime. I don't know, it's something about that lime, but here it is right here. And this is why I had to order another one, because baby, look at all that powder. Look at it, it's gone. I've been trying to scrape what's left of it. This is like the best kind ever, y'all. I'm telling you, Push and Punch is the way to go. It is. And then I have my watermelon lemonade right here. This is a hydrating one. It's not energy based, but it does give you electrolytes that you need to have, which is watermelon lemonade. I actually have some in the fridge. I won't drink that just yet, just because I have matcha right now. I don't want to be mixing my taste buds. So probably once I drink my matcha, I'll go ahead and drink that. But oh my gosh, y'all, like, I can't wait to get the other one. But anyway, if you guys want to support me and you do want to buy it, please use my discount code MSEBONYYTV, and we're going to jump back in the video. All right, let's see what's going on here. I feel like I need special theme music for this. I do. Y'all know me and my playlist. It got to be something fire. I know you guys enjoy having me put up my playlist. This is fancy.
It seems someone has acted faster. Those two, they're my uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn.
Code names?
Yes, we address each other by code names.
I'm telling
and
you,
the
bro.
identifiers in the crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items. But my presence might raise a few eyebrows.
You can find a way around them and continue the investigation.
Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at Margarita's.
Thank you, girl.
Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest,
I'll improvise as needed. All right, Sage. Acorn, Sage.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Acorn, Sage.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you?
I'm Cat's Eye, the new to the family.
Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the carnival.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at Margarita's. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Oh, margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And the pizza. Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Oh, Rebel's like me, honey.
Always a solid
I love
choice when on
pizza.
the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
Need you recover the stolen goods?
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now. We are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me.
Boss doesn't seem too worried. Is there a plan B?
Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
That should do it. Okay.
so they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation.
Maybe he's in control all along.
Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting.
That explains why you were there.
But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's
I told you
home,
he has like a sense
nothing
of wanting to
note turned
control
up,
everything.
Just as
He like to seek some type of control. It's not in a good way.
the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Raguna. Mere profit would never make him betray us.
Who is this nosy motherfucker? The family protects its members.
For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle. Shh. Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove?
Nosy ass.
After him, quick.
To get your bitch ass. Why you over there being nosy? You can't run that fast. The hell you think you're going? What do you think you're doing? Yeah. You can't run that fast.
Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
These old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
Oh, stop bullshit. No running, no chasing.
He had no choice but to run. To escape his past and sever any ties with the Montellis. Right, old Duncan?
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
What's that supposed to mean?
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
If that's true, why are you here?
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there is something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing.
I wonder if this has something to do with his uncle, or her uncle, excuse me.
Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
But you can decide when to leave the table.
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils. So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
Bennett's death may not be as simple as it looks.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Who is the Scarlet Velvet?
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
Okay. Let's go. So he wants to know what's going on too, because it ain't like his friend to just do stuff like that. It is like his friend to get greedy, but his whole body to be missing, like, come on, bro. They might be tampering with evidence, her uncle, to be honest. Her uncle probably did something and he's tampering with evidence. Of course he leave them outside because he doesn't want them to see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Either way, all of this is messy. This makes no sense to me. Well, let's see what we got going on here.
This is the place.
The place for information is a pub?
In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes.
So it's not just... So they send messages by what they order?
Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city.
Okay.
No affiliations, no restrictions.
Okay.
With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
Okay.
Kirsch, whiskey, and cherry tomatoes. Does it mean revenge? Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means?
You will know what you mean to.
Ah, a riddle
Excuse me, need
cloaked in
to.
mystery. You don't want to share, huh? Oh, sorry. I am just simply enthralled by symbols and codes.
What grand schemes occupy your time?
I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values. Through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties. With that in mind, the same drink, or even the same object, can be given countless meanings. Much like how my people and I sometimes improvise codes with whatever's available. Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time. Mind if I ask you a question? Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Is Scarlett suspecting the bartender?
Let me see. I got here quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Wow. Okay, Carlotta. No way. You?
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
No, we are here for you.
As expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this Scarlet Velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
There's no need to fight when we can talk.
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a Vault Keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead?
Seems like the news hasn't reached you.
That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
Wow. He didn't even know, bro. That's crazy. Didn't you take a boat across there? There's no boats available, right? Oh yeah, we don't need to go that way. All right. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick stretch break because I am reaching an hour and I am in the process of like decluttering my home. So I did the kitchen, I cleaned that up really well. I got my new steam mop too, so I'm very excited about that. So now I'm going to try to declutter my living room and go from there because I have so much stuff. This is what happens when you're a child of an 80s baby. Not even 80s baby, 70s baby, excuse me. Clutter was a thing back in the day, and unfortunately I picked up on it. So I'm currently trying to clear out and deep clean with the steam, oh Lord, the steam mop. It actually pulls apart and I need to get to this couch because my toddler has spilled so much and it's dried up so much on this couch. So I need to go ahead and steam clean that while my son isn't here. That way it could dry up before he even gets here. So I'm going to take a quick break and then I'll come back to this. Alright bears, if you guys are enjoying the content, the only thing I ask is that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really does help my channel grow and it really does help my channel be seen. And if you don't want to miss out on any of my videos, please turn on the notifications button. And we're going to jump back into the story. We are back from break.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinascita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts, and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide.
Excuse me.
If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open. But
man, the
should
Order
you
is
persist
so
in
shady.
your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
People are quarreling here.
The Order and the commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
Take this!
Still recognize me?
Brilliant lights the way!
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel. Especially not for the sake of mere commoners.
Here we go.
Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
All I see is you taking what's rightfully theirs.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings.
I believe this
They
got
have
something to do with her
sworn
uncle.
to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you. How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy. When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
I wonder if the order. I wonder if her uncle's working with the Order low key.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me.
We'll see.
You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly.
What you heard could be another lie from the Order.
Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen a Montelli for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phasalias?
Montelli's been dealing with his own troubles lately.
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied.
You sure don't beat around the bush.
A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met.
Which was when? Some say he got what he deserved for stealing from the vault. And there are rumors that you helped him fence the stolen items. Of course, we think there's more to the story.
Good judgment there. The rumors are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods? Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
So Bennett left something behind on purpose.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
To test our hypothesis and see if there's anything of importance hidden. Alright, let's go.
Wind guide me.
Watch out.
Check. Down with the curtain!
Alright, hold on real quick.
Me. One with the sound. Guide my blade. Judgment. Ha! Strike! Ha! No hesitation. The show begins.
Okay, let's see what's going on over here.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Alright. I don't think it's gonna be this easy. You spot a small, delicate rotor device, but you have no idea how to open it. You decide to take the device and inspect it later with Carlotta. Excuse me. You notice a slightly faded oil painting. The woman in it wears a serene, enigmatic style. As you look closer, you see the pencil marks of letters ML and CL in the woman's eyes. You come across a tattered book. As you flip through it, nothing seems out of place. Maybe this is what Bennett left. You decide to take the book and inspect it later with Carlotta.
Something is strange here.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent to me in the photo?
There seems to be a connection here.
Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright.
This line refers to the letters ML and CL in the eyes.
Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters.
40 winters, try page 40. 1, 9, and 0.
The last one is a rotor device. The planet
revolves right twice and a half.
MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code. Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner? 4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta? Yeah. You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it.
Amazing. Where did you find it?
Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder. But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check?
Why are you stuttering?
Oh no, it's nothing really. I'm just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share.
What now? Should we go get that terminal?
We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider.
Yeah, boo.
Only grandfather, uncle, and I
Thank you.
have the highest clearance. Liberty Square, our proximity, the vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods.
You know who it is,
the
boo.
authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. Uncle. But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd?
Yeah,
now
not surprised.
all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts, or confirm it.
There's only one way to find out.
I'll be with you, no matter what. So let's see where this leads.
Alright, we gotta go back to the quarter. This is crazy. But I had a feeling. Can I go up this way? This is crazy, y'all.
My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
Alright, let's see, y'all.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC.
Is it from Duncan?
The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Liberty Square, I was there not long ago.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments.
Capolo again? That does sound fishy.
Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations.
That's
if
crazy.
time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of grandfather's and is an expert in this field.
My bad.
There may be other useful information in the terminal. But first, let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. Family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance.
Alright.
Please, follow me.
She's so petite, yo. So cute. What seems to be an unremarkable ornament blending into the quarter turns out to play a crucial role. Okay.
Someone extracted the core data module.
I'm about to say.
It's empty now.
Like somebody did it on purpose so we couldn't see when this stuff
Bennett was
happened.
trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
I see, but what can he gain from it?
In Renisita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation. Our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle? No. We must find the core module.
He may be trying to revoke her access.
Carlotta, where are you?
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
It might have been
Heed my
staged.
words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family. Now, you've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
Wow.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
What?
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others will think of us? I've given you an out.
Think of
All you need to do is
bro.
accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello.
Hang it up, girl. Yes.
I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
Please stop acting so formal. It's messy, yeah.
Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited used for storage. Could it be there? We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues.
We may restore more data in this terminal.
Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
Smart girl. She has to take off her terminal. What's your next move if we find this module? So here's what I'm gonna say. She has to take off her terminal now due to her Uncle Capello realizing that Carlotta's onto her. And with that terminal on her, he's gonna track her location. He's gonna track her coordinates every single time.
Securing the module alone won't suffice.
That's why he called her at that time.
True motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
Smart. She's smart for that. He called her because he seen she was tracking him. And now he's trying to figure out, oh my God. Oh my gosh, look at that food. Anyway, he knows she's onto him.
Dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control.
Trace energy fluctuation to the pile of goods and start looking for its source. On the left, a delicate aroma of wine fills the air as you spot bottles of golden osmanthus wine. To the right, carefully folded custom-made clothes to catch your eye. But none of them are the data module you seek, nor they seem connected to the mysterious energy fluctuation. You track the energy fluctuation, sifting through the gaps between stashed goods and looking for its source. A storage box catches your eye. Inside, a stunning handicraft adorned with jewels sits in stillness. It's exquisite, but not what you seek.
Nothing so far. Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No, I couldn't have been imagining it.
She overlooking something.
Such a big mirror. Why is it here?
Oh, we going into a domain, guys. You know, every single companion
Doesn't
quest
seem
has
to
a
be made of
domain.
common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh. Will I find the data module on the other side?
It's a domain, y'all. I can't wait. I love domains.
Or was all this just a trap?
Y'all know Wuthering Waves does not miss with their domains. It's so fun. Oh no. I done got cold.
Hello again.
Oh, he does work for the bank. Think about it. If you look at Zani, her outfit was similar. That's Carlotta's grandfather.
You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
Was our previous meeting really a coincidence?
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree? That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat.
It made me smile.
I know you're here for that terminal. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
Look like it's been tampered with. You knew I was coming. And you knew why I'm here.
Remember that painting we discussed earlier? In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her. But I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust. As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure.
Oh, he knows what's going on. He knows.
The old give way to the new. It's the way of the
He
world.
playing stupid.
But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it.
Bro, he knew.
So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise. This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits.
You mean data was erased from it?
The terminal has been tampered with.
I'm telling
nothing
you.
was intentionally erased.
They might be tampering with evidence, her uncle, to be honest.
It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the tacit Discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning. Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
I knew it.
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Thessalias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant. And Bennett,
bro, my nose.
I would have taken care of him regardless. He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter.
Wow.
Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
Holy crap.
Yes, sir.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in here? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing, save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
I told y'all, Carlotta took that terminal off of her for that reason. I'm telling you, when we got to that place, he knew she was following her and he called her immediately. Yes. But he doesn't know she got it off her now.
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something.
Yes.
My terminal? No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
They set a trap in the docks. I can't reach her now. I must go check on her immediately.
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
He knows what's going on. I'm there with her. Like, come on. I think he'll step in when the right time comes.
What is that?
The family will shield you.
He's there with her, probably.
These flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made Sonoro inside. A slide. These masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in the Sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area.
Still recognize me? You will yield. Surrender. The world is mine.
Can you keep it? Masterpiece complete.
Still recognize me?
Now there's nothing else in my way. All these obstacles
That's
suggest
crazy.
the answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues
I
on
love
may
these
lie within its
domains.
walls. This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandeliers specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago.
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
No way. I don't, but wait, what?
Orphan girl from the other side of the family, adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. A mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this Sonoro.
Huh. You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry, please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you? Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists. Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
Blue accessories.
You're not imagining things.
I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Padrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
Alright, let's go.
Fancy a wager? I bet 2 dinners. You.
What list? Okay, hold on. First 2 digits, I'll go with the number of trees and the chandeliers in the hall. So the number of trees is the first number. The number of chandeliers is the second number.
You will yield.
Hold on.
Ah, there you are.
Now how do I get it? There we go.
Start small to build big.
What notes?
Can you keep up?
Oh. I'll just go with August 9th. August 9th. So it'll be 0809, right? Wait, what? August 9th? Hold on, y'all. $62.89. Oh, wait. Sorry. I didn't count. It's weird because 89. I'm thinking that they're talking about 0809. Alright. I thought that was a full passcode. I forgot I didn't count everything in the lobby.
Come over, my child.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you.
What? Looking at what happened 11 years ago. 2 entirely different moments are crossing paths, though.
Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
My nose is so dry, it don't make no sense.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
It's like I'm reliving the past. This isn't exactly how it happened, though.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
Wow. No way.
It was you. Recognition. Praise. Glory. Isn't that what you want? Stay here, and you'll have all of that.
Is that gonna be her second outfit?
The exit.
She sent her up. This is probably going to be another part of a memory. What in the world?
Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario already? Now the
Sorry.
How do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here? Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you? True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies. From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way, and keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct?
I'm confused.
A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home, fearing abandonment, and playing the part of a proper lady. You're a star in the ballroom, a top investor at the auction house, but your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. Is that all you live for? I thought you'd be thrilled with what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Isn't this a dream come true? Oh, planning to shoot me again? Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness, and it's also my domain. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work. Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist? Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth.
This is crazy.
Found your weak spot. The world is mine. Masterpiece complete. Nice work, but this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint?
Bro, why is my left nostril so dry?
Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. The storm is coming.
Hold on, because I'm going to have to wipe my nose.
Remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help! Damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours! In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Still recognize me?
People all over the place.
3 key areas have been hit one after another. South 2nd Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters. Intel says the Physalias are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye. They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capolo, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Physalias were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time. We'll hit their base. Our people on the East End, the South 2nd Block and the Dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Physalias keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
Oh, goodness.
Quickly and swiftly. Running won't save me. Brilliance lights the way! The world is mine! A new era awaits.
Oh, where you come from?
Still recognize me?
I'm not exactly a gunslinger. I don't know if Carlotta's meant for me.
You will yield. Glory demands more. Quickly and swiftly. Take this! Masterpiece complete. Still recognize me? Found your weak spot. Wow. Look at you with your brilliant plan. So clever. It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat. And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they?
What is your point?
Like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? At the West End, it's all my fault. I should have been more careful.
I'm getting cold. I need to turn off my fan.
Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history. With that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests. And Capello? Did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions? Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is this not the balance you wish to maintain? You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things? No matter what
Don't
you
let this
say,
shit get in your
I
head.
must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence. You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already. Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else to
Don't tell me she's gonna break that mirror. Okay, she made it out, or she ain't out yet.
Can you keep up?
Oh Lord.
Left. You should have gone left. Wait. Maybe not. Think it over. I told you before. You should take the easier...
Wrong. Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay. Let's get lost in this maze together.
No.
From one window to another.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
Can you keep up?
Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead. Don't disappoint us, okay?
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press
I get
ahead.
the idea.
Don't doubt yourself.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought. Why do you always end up on the losing team?
No, not this way, Piccolino. You should try another way. Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make things right.
Rover look kind of scary, I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh my gosh.
I was worried you might be in danger.
Rover scared the shit out of me,
Also,
bro.
I'm here to deliver this. The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord.
That scared me. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all.
Looks like you've made up your mind.
That scared me. So I'm looking at the time. I got a watch on, but like, I'm trying to make sure I'm not, too close to get ready to get my son.
If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli. Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
I need to turn off my fan because, like, I am freezing and it's making me tired. I had it so I could dry my couch with the fur rings. It's like once you start getting rid of clutter, more airflow starts to go in the room. And oh my gosh, like, I'm freezing. All right. We gotta be near the end. I'm gonna have to take a break until my son goes to sleep and then film PGR because, I mean, I'm not gonna have time to film it before I go unless it's something short.
I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders?
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price.
So, why can't you just give in to me and stay here?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Swift and resolute. Wonderful sound. Huh. Bad timing. The hour is upon us.
I gotta get my Spectro right after this.
My compliments. Glory demands more. Improvise. Still recognize me?
I don't believe it's this easy, right? It can't be, bro. This.
How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings. You and I. What makes us so different?
This is crazy. Like, I don't understand what's happening.
Story. A story about why a certain girl was adopted.
Okay. I'm here for this.
Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're a bad girl. I'm telling Nanny.
She truly is a gem.
The hall is in chaos. Yet she clings to her
What a monster.
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon, defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
That's crazy. Not even gonna lie, that's crazy.
I see. So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation, and Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future even for me. We will never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family and all of Raguna. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom, while freedom in turn will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Raguna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision for the Montellis.
So what do you plan to do next?
Like I said, we seize control. An all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us.
How do we do that?
Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that. Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
We're taking initiative, I like it. Okay. Let's roll out then. This is crazy, man.
Can you hear me? Just checking your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice?
Everything is going according to plan.
Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me slip in without drawing attention.
Alright.
Oh, the upstairs parlor is off limits, reserved for a private event.
Gave you a heads up before.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later?
Half an hour is enough for me.
What was that?
Well, I mean, I thought it was good to come here half an hour early.
You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
Where's the promised handler? He should be here by now.
Hey, Tulip. Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
Oh. Tulip. Oh.
Ah, a tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at Margarita's.
Don't tell me you've already forgotten me.
No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
I'm not even gonna lie, that cold air got me tired. I done got tired.
Have you made it inside? This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position.
This place is nice. Hopefully I have time to do this because I have like less than 30 minutes to try to, probably a little over 15 minutes to go ahead and get. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a long break before I film PGR.
How did it go? Any issues?
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on. The front of the hall. Done. Blind spot? Done. Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done.
Maybe it's gonna reflect on the cameras, which would make sense, right?
Back window done. The setup is complete, and the time we planned is drawing near. How's it going on your end?
I'm out of the mirror and the jam is set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate. The Order's agents have taken the bait and are at the location. Blue Rain and Retriever are primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
Okay. Please let me finish this before I have to go get my son. I have to take a break. Like, I can't be in front of this computer all day long, you know?
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
Why she slapped the shit out of him like that?
Capello.
You! Why are you here?
Your guests won't be showing up today.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story.
So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday.
Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely.
But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
Mm-hmm.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself.
Mm-hmm.
His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us. The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together.
He killed them
leaving
himself.
No one behind. I can't promise there won't be
He
more
set us
like
up to
this,
make us think that.
but I will prioritize the welfare of every member. I do not take sacrifice lightly.
Oh.
Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
He need to leave, yeah.
Bow out gracefully. Do you think I still care about saving face at this point?
What do you care about, bro?
My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me.
You betrayed your family's ideals.
And what of it? You'll never understand. We lack the power to protect everyone, so what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal?
Which is what?
You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module.
That's crazy, bro.
Everyone, capture them!
Time to leave.
Copy.
fall for me, will you? Then, let's fall together.
That was cute. Not even gonna lie, that was cute.
Scarlet Velvet's people have secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled. Regarding the Order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void. No data module, no explanation or any follow-up. Capello is already a lost cause. The rain's back. I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season. I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days. But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I've found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you, Rover. My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance.
She's capable of being enough in her own right.
I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
What he just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh?
He knew.
I've been curious. You entered that Sonaro and delivered his gun to me. How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon?
That's a story between the two of us.
The nerve.
I got
Fine.
8 minutes.
Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt. There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
Oh.
I see. I'll take care of the rest. But before that...
Am I officially in? Are you leaving?
Yes. What, miss me already?
Yeah, I'll miss you. Who knows when I'll see you again?
No need to feel sad about parting, for each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello. That's my favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it.
She got to. Oh, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful, y'all.
Thank you, Rover. As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as cat's eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this.
Oh, that's so sweet.
As I said, every member gets a token that matches their code name. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you.
That's so sweet.
I know someone like you won't stay just for me. And joining the Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet. But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
Let's go. Right on time. 4 minutes before I go get my little one. I'm here for this. So I've already gotten an invite, but it's not time yet. I'm here for this. Now let me get my battle pass points, because yeah, I should be on 42-ish. Boom. Let's go. All right, y'all. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's long, but hey, I got through with it. So my plan is to go ahead, go get my little one, and then hang out with him, and hopefully I can get up in the middle of the night. Excuse me. To film PGR. I have all day to film this stuff, but I had other things to do as well. So I've gotten a lot of decluttering done, as you guys know. I had my steam mop, so I was doing a lot of deep cleaning today. I deep cleaned my kitchen with the steam mop. It's a 10-in-1. And then I took the mop apart. You can kind of see it behind me. And I steamed my couch, which was way overdue. So now my plan is to sweep up that pile I had swept up over here, and then sweep back here and steam mop the living room floor. And we're just gonna go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take a good break, because there's no way I'm filming while my son is home. Like, that's just not happening. So I appreciate it though. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.